Let's ask someone who knows a little bit about this vote. Republican Congresswoman Liz Cheney of Wyoming joins us. And you're in the Capitol, Congresswoman, and of course, I know that this big vote is happening. Before we get to that, I do want to pick up on something that John Roberts was just talking about in regards to the aid for farmers and ranchers in this bill. Obviously, you're from Wyoming. You know that industry very well. Can you talk a little bit about the specifics for that group of people?
Well, we really are facing, as you know, Dana, huge challenges for our ag producers across the country for a range of reasons. We've seen in a number of cases, as you mentioned, some of the processing plants have had to shut down. We've got, a decrease in demand that we've seen around the country because of what's happening with the economy. So our farmers and ranchers need help. They need it now. They needed it yesterday. I'm pleased that we're going to be able to get them some additional support, but it's not enough. And frankly, the fact that we've had to wait this long now for reinvigorating and refunding the PPP program is just completely unacceptable. You know, it's been now over a week since that program ran out of money, and the fact that we've waited and waited because the Democrats have been blocking it is something that they're going to have to explain to the American people. But hopefully we'll be able to get this passed tomorrow and begin to get people some more of the help that they need.
Mm-hmm. Speaker Pelosi, they're touting this as quite a win for making the Republicans basically cave on a couple of things that they wanted. But I'm wondering what you think, like, what harm do you think could be demonstrable in this delay of 12 to 14 days that they held it up?
Well, I mean, the fact that they're talking about making people cave, I mean, this should not be partisan. We know that there are small businesses all across this country, American families, American workers, employees, people who have not been able to, the small businesses that have not been able to pay salaries, people that are living on the edge, people that need this help. You saw the massive amounts of applications that came in record time for the first tranche of money. And the fact that we could simply, there's no disagreement about the need to increase the funding on it. It was just a matter of political games on the part of the Democrats. So, I don't really understand, frankly, how Speaker Pelosi decided that, she was going to be doing TV from her kitchen in San Francisco while the country was in dire need and while these American families were in dire need. It's inexplicable, and it's something that should never happen again.
And your level of concern about the amount of debt that we're taking on as a country?
Yeah, I think there is a real concern about it. I mean, we are facing an unprecedented health crisis, an unprecedented economic crisis. We have had to do what we've done so far, but I think it's really important for us now to stop. I think that we need to make sure that we get this money out into the economy. But we also need to look at things like our national security, like our national debt. We need to look at things like our supply chain. We cannot be in a situation where the Communist Party in China is able to threaten to blackmail us because they control the supply chain for so many of our important pharmaceuticals. We have a huge amount of work to do. Frankly, we should be doing the work, but while the Speaker has been refusing to provide assistance to these small businesses who need it, she also has done nothing to call us back into session, nothing to get the Congress operating, and that also can't happen. We're the representatives of the people. Right. We need to be operating and doing our job.
Congresswoman Liz Cheney, thanks for joining us today, and we look forward to getting the final word on when that vote will be. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Dana. Great to be with you.